Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Greenleaf exclusive back at it with another Houston Rockets exclusive video. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell as well, man. We're gonna keep rocking that. We're gonna keep talking about it, man. According to reports, Kelly Iko put out that Jalen Green will be putting together a mini camp with the likes of a players only mini camp for the squad in LA. He'll be putting together a players only mini camp for the likes of like Alper Shingun, Armin Thompson, Reed Shepard. Hey, press one in the chat if y'all can hear me too. If y'all can hear me, press one in the chat. Let me know. Let me see what is if I'm good to go. But yeah, man, Kelly Iko reports Jalen Green, Rockets guard Jalen Green hosting a players only mini camp in LA this week, featuring the likes of Alper Shingun, Reed Shepard, Jabari Smith Jr., Armin Thompson, and many more. So basically probably the whole squad is going to be reunited after extended period of time after the season is over with. The real training camp for the NBA season is the probably the back end of September, I would say. So it's good to see that, what I'm saying, the leadership factor of Jalen Green, so to speak, coming along, man. All right, salute to the chat, man. Salute. Tyler Brown in the building, salute. What up, Tyler? Sean Caleb in the building. What's good, homie? What's up with it, Sean? He say season need to come on. Enough is enough. He say, what up, Daniel? Javier, what's good? What's up with it, Javier? Big man ready, big ready man CL. Salute G. Say salute exclusive family. Let's go Rockets. What's the news, man? Yeah, man. Jalen Green, bro. He assembling the squad in LA. Jalen Green will be assembling the squads. LP will be out there in LA. Jabari, I'm pretty sure, Reed Shepard. All these guys supposed to be meeting up. Jalen Green want them to meet up as far as chemistry purposes. In my belief, I want my young bulls, my young dogs. I don't care who it is. Somebody take the initiative and bring the guys together, bro. Build chemistry and camaraderie. What up, Vic? Salute, Vic. General salute, Vic. My mic right, bet. The real Eleazy in the building. Salute, homie. What up, the real Eleazy? Salute. Patriot in the building. What up, Patriot? Salute, Patriot. He said Jalen Green want to tie those chemistry. Yeah, I see. Yeah. He trying to get that chemistry up, bro. He's trying to get that chemistry. Remember, like in the James Harden era, or if you're a leader, a basketball leader, or any leader of a team, bro, you want to assemble a squad before the season starts. You want to have a players team chemistry going on. The camaraderie needs to be there. When you go into the season, everybody needs to be playing at a certain level. Because like the last stream we said we had is Jalen Green on the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a hot take, but most of the fans tired of his, ups and downs, inconsistencies. They tired of that shit. They want to see more from the young dude. You know what I'm saying? And we pointed out last stream, the dude turned his defense all the way around, went from 122 to 114. And when Ime Udoka see things like that, uh, you have to have some type of consideration of believing in the guy, bro. Real talk. And it starts like this. It starts with this. And it's not just, Jalen Green. It's everybody else taking initiative as well as coming to meet up with him. Everybody all summer long. What Jalen Green at? I see the LP. I see Jabari and Thompson in the Rockets facility working out and things like that. What Jalen at? You know, everybody got their own mission, man. Everybody do their own thing, bro. But now it's cool to see that everybody meeting up in LA. All right, meet up in LA for the dude. And after everything that's going down with the trade rumors, you know what I'm saying, everything to that nature, that Jalen Green really trying to step up his leadership role. You know what I'm saying? Trying to man up. Easy MB, what's good? He said, let's see how people turn this into a negative. You know what they gonna do, bro. They gonna turn everything into a negative. Now, that's why we gotta keep it pushing, keep it going. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? They don't like me talking about the Rockets all the time. Think I give a damn? I'm gonna keep pushing it, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing. Salute. He said, sounding like you sick, bro. Hey, just a little bit, bro. I'm trying to get over this little thing, man. But I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm cool with Vic. Salute to you, bro. Caleb say good play by Jalen Green. How you gonna trade somebody who throwing? Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. The things that Jalen Green is doing, bro. Like we say, I know a lot of people hate on the young dude, but uh, he really want to turn the corner, dog. Dude's a real sponge to the nature of basketball, to the nature of the game. He's a sponge to the game, bro. You can't take that away from him, man. He said that's what's up. I feel like that. He said I like that for the squad. Facts. What up, the doc? The Doc T Will in the building. So y'all get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Hit the like button, man. He said if you feel like to get the medications. Nah, man. Nah, man. Firm want to say, damn, Green ain't. I don't need. Ain't you? Hey, yeah, dog. I'm just letting you know what up, Kareem. I don't know what that mean, Kareem. You gotta spell that in English, bro. But yeah, back to the whole thing, man. Jalen Green, bro. Uh, I like to see this, dog. I like to see this, man. And like I said, I like to see the players as well. LP, Armin Thompson, Reed Shepard. They all tagging along, trying to, really figure each other out because that's what it's gonna take during the season, right? During the season, these dudes gonna have to figure out how to play with each other. Ime ain't finna hold nobody hand through the park. You know what I'm saying? Walking them up and down. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Do this, this, and that. No, you ought to know what you need to do. Get it done, bro. Get it done. I don't need to be holding y'all hand. I'm a coach y'all, right? He's going to coach them, but at the same time, you got to be out there on your own. When you're out there on your own, you have to figure out as a team. You have to know your personnel. You have to know your players. We have another number 3 pick in Reed Shepard, right? Reed Shepard, bro. Niggas think he just gonna, get plugged in and it's gonna be, you know, a well-oiled engine when it comes down to a rookie. Now, I think Reed Shepard will fit in, because of the talent that we have around him. But at the same time, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. So that's why you need these type of mini camps before training camps. But by the time they get into training camp, everybody will slightly know who each other are. Now Reed Shepard will be the new plug in. Everybody else would know each other. They play the whole season together. We not talking about new guys on the team. We talking about bringing back the same players. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it's just a whole young core. You know, Fred might pull up. You know what I'm saying? I believe Fred might pull up. What up, Sniper? What up, Sniper? Salute. Melvin in the building. What up, Melvin? Say this is leadership to me. Yeah, I agree. Ain't no way around it. It's straight up leadership. You can like Jalen Green, you cannot like Jalen Green. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, can y'all hear me? Press one. If y'all can hear me, press one, man. My mic went out. My mic went out. Salute, salute. Hey, salute to Rashawn Williams. He said, first time catching this live, man. I appreciate you for pulling up and showing support to the channel, brother. I appreciate it truly. Salute to Rashawn Williams, man. Salute, Rashawn. Bet y'all can hear me. All right, all right. He said the core seven pulling up. Yeah, the core seven gonna be out there. I'm pretty sure the whole core seven gonna be out there, plus some vets. I feel like Fred might pull up. Dylan Brooks, I don't know. He just came off the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? He might be chilling. So I just think everybody, like the homie said in the chat, the core seven. What up, Red Lobo? The core seven gonna pull up. Core seven gonna pull up. He said who's joining the mini camp? He said Alper Shingun, Reed Shepard, Jabari Smith Jr., Ahmed Thompson, and plus more. And if we talking about those names alone, man, those are the real big names that need to be around there to pull up really. If we talking about the core seven, all of them need to pull up really. All of them need to pull up. Tyrese, and they say he already out there in LA waiting for them to pull up. He just waiting on it. He did so. Nah, man. But back to it, it's a good look, man. It's a good look right now for Jalen Green. It just shows you that he's trying to take the initiative of being a leader. Straight up, he's trying to take the initiative of being the leader. You can't knock that, man. You can't knock it. Yeah, of course, Seven got to pull up. Say Tyree's mom said Cam. Said Tyree and Cam already out there. Yup, they already out there, man. They already out there. Say if we are healthy, Sean say if we are healthy, we are top 16. That's the plan, bro. That's the plan. I truly believe we can win 50 games. That's just that's my bet. That's my personal opinion. I believe we can. Tyree come back healthy. Steven Adams be a great asset as a big man for us off the bench. Hopefully, you know, Cam is healthy enough throughout the season. Hopefully, all these guys come in the season healthy. And the biggest part is LP. Now we know he had a scary injury at the back end of the season. He could have came back if we would have made the stretch for the play in. But you don't want him to come out there and do some other crazy things and get injured. You don't want that at all. So yeah, LP comes back healthy. Tyrese and Steven Adams. You have Jock Landale starting the season healthy. He didn't start the season healthy at all last year. Tyree got hurt in the first preseason game, aggravated through the whole first half of the season to January, quarter of the season to January. Then they canceled this season out. Jabari and Ahmed Thompson had some knick-knack injuries as far as ankle sprains and stuff like that. Dylan Brooks got injured, knocked out defensive schemes off as far as him being out perimeter anchor on defense. We were still top 10 overall, in the NBA, which is a cool thing, a good thing for us. We showed that, not everybody on our team is a liability on defense, especially on the Ime Udoka. So you get all these guys back, bro. We should be a hellified team. We should be a hellified team, but yeah, you see Alp pulling up, Reed Shepard, Jabbar, Armin, and it just shows you these dudes rock with each other, man. They rock with each other. They want to stay intact with each other going forward through the rest of their young Rockets careers. And we talking about all the big names. Well, you know, the core seven are the big names, but y'all get what I'm saying, man. I'm talking about like the Jabars, Armis, Reeves, the picks. I'm pretty sure Tom and Tari and Cam already out there as well. So yeah, man. He said LP needs to improve those dollars. Uh, Hell, even Jalen Green haters too much negativity of the season. Yeah, it's too. Yeah, man. Part of it is just the fan base, man. On one side of the hand, you have people who like Jalen Green, who don't like Jalen Green. You got some people who like LP and don't like LP, and we just talking about the two faces of the team as far as the best players. And when you had that, in my opinion, you gonna have one side who want the offense like this, and you gonna have one side who want the offense like that. My thing is, I'm all about production. I'm all about the numbers. At the end of the day, if it's winning for us, go through it. I'm not trying to lose. I'm not trying to lose, man. When we said in the last stream, we were saying, can Jalen Green, can Ime Udoka put up an offense? What's his philosophy on offense, right? What is Ime Udoka's philosophy on offense? And I believe Elder said, well, we don't know it yet because he haven't had all his weapons out there clicking at the same time. You seen Jalen Green and LP go off against the Lakers. I believe they had like 35 and 12 apiece. You know what I'm saying? You see Jalen and LP connect when they play against Denver, the top teams when they did that. But at the end of the day, what are you doing between that? Like how do you figure it out in the meantime, between time, if you two? What up, Jr. Mario in the building. What up, Mario? Salute, salute. How many likes we got, y'all? Y'all get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Salute. Alex, I can't wait to watch Reed and Armin together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we got so many young weapons, dog. So many we very versatile, bro. Very versatile. Somebody keep calling me. Can y'all hear me? Hey Mario, yeah, talk to him, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Jalen Green showing y'all leadership, man. You could be mad at it all you want. He may got that boy stepping up. That baby. He a daddy, man. He a pappy. He the pappy now, man. So he gonna step it up, bro. He said Clippers really got trash. Clippers really got a trash team unless Harden decides to turn it back the clock. I mean, with the Clippers though, bro, they gonna ride off of Kawhi and James Harden's, success. What's James Harden's biggest thing about him? He never missed the playoffs. Never. I ain't talking about play in, they say he ain't missed the playoffs. That's what James Harden. And then you have Kawhi Leonard. You know, if healthy, that's him alone is just a crazy ass, what I'm saying, duo, in my opinion. Kawhi Leonard out there, you riding off of James Harden, playoff success. You riding off the success, bro. I mean, that's what they gonna bank off of. I say, man, it's first time for everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's career ain't that pristine. I don't give a damn if James Harden ain't never made the playoff. He ain't never won a championship, so that shit don't scare me. We trying to do something. We trying to make the playoffs and get better. I'm not settled. I'm not gonna be settled for just being in the first round, getting to the first round. I want to get out there. I want to scare a team to get out the first round. You know, you feel what a red facts, Red's leadership, bro. Jalen Green showing that leadership, man. You don't have a lot of veteran players to this day who can't even assemble their guys and go out there and try to, work on your team, work on team chemistry, have some type of chemistry together. You don't get that a lot, bro. You don't get that a lot. Meanwhile, Jalen Green, a young dude who everybody trying to throw out the way. Oh, he ain't no rocket. I don't like this dude. Man, who gives a damn what you like? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at production. I'm looking at the numbers. The dude showing he getting better every year on different levels, right? People want to say, "Oh, his numbers he shot horrible. He shot horrible this year. 19.7 points. Look at the efficiency, the consistency." Then when you tell them, "Hey, bro, the dude was a 122 in defense last year under Steven Silas. His first year under Ime Udoka, he a 114. That shows me right there he has way more upside on the defensive end because he's not a liability no more on defense. And he can score that bitch. And he can be an overall facilitator when the ball in his hand, dog. Like just stop playing, bro. We talking basketball. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, fam. Hold up, fam. I salute to Moses Cuckoo. He say salute. Much respect, Greenleaf. Already on it. Keep up. God bless. Yes, yes. I salute Divine. Salute, homie. I'm just telling y'all, bro. According to Kelly Aiko says Rockets guard Jalen Green hosting a players only minicamp in LA this week, featuring the likes of Alper Shingun, Reed Shepard, Jabbar Smith Jr., Armin Thompson. And I'm pretty sure it's all the guys. Like you said, the core seven, the magnificent seven. I think they're gonna truly try to ball out this year, man, with their chemistry, dog. We seen it transition last year. My bad, y'all. Keep getting a phone call. But yeah, like I was saying, bro, leadership, facts, leadership. If this don't show leadership, this ain't nothing. So people talk about Cam like he can't pass. Now Cam can pass, but sometimes Cam just get too stagnant. With the it's like tunnel vision. You know, we want you to make your move and go. I don't need that dance and then you give up the rock. Now the shot clock running down. We seen it in the summer league. We seen it in the summer league, but I don't think it's like that though to that level. You know what I'm saying? I think he can pass. All these guys need to make decisions for each other, make plays for each other. He said he absolutely can pass, does make high level passes, but he doesn't do it often because he always just scoring himself. Yeah, like I said, he's a scorer. You know, when Ime Udoka came to the squad, he told Ime Udoka told Jalen Green he wasn't even talking about offense. The same way with Cam Whitmore. They say what is Ime Udoka telling you off the court behind the scenes? He's like, hey man, all he talk about is defense. All he speak on is defense. That's all Ime Udoka tell me. He's not worried about my offense. He's not worried about me, you know, trying to score the rock. He want to know what else am I doing? What are my weaknesses? And that's what I was trying to tell y'all all year long about Jalen Green. You got, simple minded dudes come up here and oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. Man, bro, we ain't saying he all world right now, bro. He ain't all world, man. Some of the people that y'all love ain't even all world. But at the end of the day, I'm a rock with my Rockies. Ain't too many people out here in this YouTube community rocking like that, doing it like we do it. You feel me? He said Cam really nice. What up, Lemon Pepper Lou? It's a nice these past season. This past season. My man Cam gonna be alright. Cam gonna be alright. He's our backup wing. He's our backup too, in my opinion. I need to do a stream about who's our backup point guard. Is it Reed Shep or Ahmed Thompson? That's what I want to know. Reed Shep or Ahmed Thompson? Like we talking about these two guys. On one hand, Ahmed ain't no point guard. On the other hand, Reed Shepard ain't no point guard. But he too small to play the wing, the two guard. Ahmed Thompson can't be a point guard because he can't shoot. Like I'm just saying, I think it's gonna go hand in hand with both of them on the court because they it's like yin and yang, right? One do one thing right as far as like being 6'7" on the wing, being a dunker spot. His IQ is up to par. I'm talking about Ahmed Thompson. You got a 6'2" guy who we looking at to bless us with his shooting for this team. But he a 6'2" guy. Most of those guys ain't wing two guards. They're point guards. You in the chat say Aaron Holiday can be moved if Core Seven mature. Yeah, if they mature quickly, like Reed Shepard outplay, Aaron Holiday. And I think Aaron Holiday just back on the squad because of what he did when we didn't have our point guard. When Ahmed Thompson, when when Ime Udoka figured out that Ahmed Thompson wasn't could have stepped it up, and that's how he got that contract, in my opinion. In my opinion, and it was deserving. You feel me? I think his contract was deserving because Holiday saved us in a lot of these games this year, bro. I don't know if y'all believe that or not, but he did. Hey Vic, what it do, homie?
What's up, man? Salute, man. You can hear me?
Salute. Yeah. You good, bro?
Already. Hey, man. People can stop talking about this leadership role Jalen Green got. You know what I'm saying? Just yesterday, somebody was saying he ain't no leader. And look at him trying to host a little mini camp for the teammates, man. That shows leadership
Facts.
to me. You know what I'm saying? Um, but people can just get away from that conversation, bro, about letting Jalen Green go. He a rocket man. He gonna be here for a minute. And him showing the initiative to get the team together, it's gonna show May, Raphael Stone, like, hey, Green really trying to get better at what he's doing. Um, so long story short, he ain't going nowhere, bro.
I hope they get the picture. I hope they see it clearly now, man.
Yeah, I
The
ain't gonna
dude
call out
taking the
nobody's name.
initiative.
I ain't
I
calling
mean, I
nobody's
mean, you know
name.
what I'm saying. A hit dog gonna holler, but they know they you know what I'm saying. They see what they said.
Yeah,
They know
they'll be
they
on
know
here.
who they are.
They'll be on here. But yeah, that was just yesterday, bro. They talking about Jalen Green ain't no leader. He ain't gonna never be no leader and all that kind of stuff. And then we see this. So, hey, Jalen Green, proven wrong, bro. Like you've been doing all last season, proven wrong.
Pastor George in the chat, he said that's not leadership, guys. Well, you tell me what it is. If this ain't leadership, Pastor George, I don't know what is. I don't know what you blind to see, Pastor George. That's leadership, bro. We
Hey, just
talking
come
about
on
a
up.
dude who the
Yeah, come on up
cook
here, Pastor
cook on that.
George, and talk your take. Come on up here, bro.
But Vic, how's that not leadership though, bro?
I mean, I want to hear what he got to say. I can't explain it. It sounds like leadership to me. I want to hear what he got to say. But like the dude in the chat earlier, man, he said somebody gonna come up here and try to find a way to hate on it anyway. So you gonna have those players, those people, who are anti Jalen Green fans, gonna come up here and say something about Jalen Green that's gonna try to demise what he doing. And that come with it. It is what it is. But you gotta give respect where respect is, bro. Somebody doing something, you ain't gotta like them. You can see what they doing from afar. But you ain't gotta lie though. Don't lie. If it's not leadership, then drop down in the chat, hit that link, come up here and say why it's not no formal leadership. If not, I don't respect it.
Hey Vic, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you.
Okay, okay. They keep calling me, man. I just dropped the link again too. I dropped the link, y'all. But yeah, man, he was saying like that ain't leadership. Man, I don't care what you say, but that's leadership. At the end of the day, you don't have veterans in this league to this day who can't provide and do things like that. We seen we seen James Harden do it for multiple years. And what happened when they came in? They was all on one accord. The chemistry was hellified. Everybody knew who they was on the court. Everybody had, everybody knew each other game and stuff like that, bro. So I don't know what they talking about, dog. What up, Chico?
What's up with it, fam? Shit, I'm driving. I just saw you was on, man. Fill me in. I saw something about I know he had an event in Shagun and everybody was with him. Well, a few people was with him. But what's the take? I mean, what's the topic? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Jalen Green hosting a mini camp in LA for the squad.
Oh yeah, yeah. Phone disconnected. The player invite. Oh, the players. I think it's a good thing, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good, Chico. Salute, bro.
All right, what's good? Hold on, I'm getting off my Bluetooth on the phone on the car. But I think it's a good thing. Today, man, that's what you want to see from team. You don't want to see teammates who only fool with each other when it's the season, regular season. You know what I mean? I think C.J. Stroud do the same thing with his teammates and has gained respect amongst his peers, and it is leadership, if you ask me. You know what I mean? But I think it's a good thing.
Hey, there he is. There he. Hold on, Chico. Hold that thought. Hey, Pastor George, what's up, man?
Hey, salute, Pastor. Salute.
Salute, my boys. How you doing? I've been rocking with y'all for a minute, man. I'll be on the Twitter Spaces. I'm with the Rundown podcast and all them boys, man.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
but I'll be listening to y'all on YouTube and stuff, man. And I like I don't agree with a lot of stuff y'all say, but I like listening to y'all chop it up, man. So I'm just bringing some vibes and my
Nah, that's
opinions,
cool. It's
but
cool. But what you said it wasn't leadership. You
that,
know what I'm
that
saying
ain't
on that?
leadership, man. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Like your best player should host. By the way, you know what I'm saying? Like remember when JJ Watt used to hold them summer practices for and shit like that back in his hometown? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't personally view JJ as like the best of leaders or a leader. He just was the best player on our team, so it was like his job and the initiative to do so. But like on this team though, like the leadership, I think it comes from Fred Van Fleet initially and the coaching staff. But what I do think that is the positive of what Jalen Green is doing is like showing that he wants to take on that role, right? And I think that's the right step in the direction. So I think that maybe I may be like being a little like semantic in the way that you're describing it, but I don't think that like I would consider it leadership. I'm just like, yeah, like okay, that's good. You know what I mean? Now let's see you do more leadership things, be more mature. You know what I mean? Like make those continue to make those steps in the right direction. Because if you're doing this in this summer and then you get in the season and you still blunder and you still like are ineffective, then like what's the whole point of you hosting? Like it's not doing shit for you. So I mean, like I hear you, but I'm not gonna rave about him hosting a meeting, a training camp or whatever practice. Um, and it's all for nothing. Like I just don't, and I don't view him as the leader of this team anyway. So it's
Right,
just
right, right.
it's a little
But
different.
yeah, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I respect your opinion. And at the same time, you did say it's a step towards, you know what I'm saying, leadership. So we know he's
Yeah,
not the leader of the team, but we talking about when all said and done, when Fred's not here, Dylan Brooks not here, and we talking about leaders, he has to be that leader for this team, along with everybody else. But at the same time, I think it is a step in the right direction as far as leadership.
Hmm.
And you
Hey,
right,
if I can
he's
get in on
not the
that too,
leader. Fred
Greeny.
and he made Doak as the leader. Oh yeah, go ahead, Vic. What you got?
My bad. Now, and we all know that Jalen is not a leader right now. So I think what you heard us saying, we were saying he's already a leader. We saying that he's showing those qualities of being a leader, and that's one of the things that he's showing that okay, I want to lead this team. I want to be the leader. So he's taking those steps to be the leader, being the best player on the team. I will disagree though about J.J. Watt. I do think he was a leader defensively on the Texans. He was a captain of the defense.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's some points in that I won't argue. I just we live those days. I don't mean to cut you off either, but
nah,
I
you
mean
good. You good.
you were there with us, right? So you know that like there's a clear difference between being the focal point and the best player. Like Andre was our leader at times. You know what I'm saying? Like that's but like at one point he wasn't our best player, you know what I mean? Even though he was the best offensive player. So it's just like I get you, but JJ Watt kind of did his own thing for a long time. You know what I mean? Played defense his own way for a while.
D'Amico Ryans too. You know
Right,
what I
you
mean?
know, yeah, exactly. He's not. He was never the best player, but he was always the leader, though. You know what I'm saying? But he was always up there, top five
And he
player.
was respected. He was
Yep,
respected amongst his peers,
yep.
and I think that's what this in this instance, like coming into last year, I said that the leaders in the locker room as players was KPJ and then LP. I sensed them as like the alpha males in the locker room. You know what I mean? I didn't sense Jalen as an alpha male in that locker room because KPJ was one up on him. You know what I mean? But then when KPJ exit the equation, and yeah, Fred is the veteran, you know, and Dylan is the veteran, and Jeff Green the veteran, but you know, Jalen is the veteran on this with this organization. You know what I mean? Besides Jay Sean Tate, he's been him and LP been here the longest. You know what I mean? So it's good to see him do that. You know what I mean? But imagine what people would be saying if he did it without inviting his teammates. Now that's some screwed up stuff. And then you said it's a good step on him developing leadership, and I think that's one thing he may have been pushing on these young cats was not just one leader. He just trying to develop leaders. You know what I mean? Multiple leaders, individual leaders. You know what I mean? Like last year with the summer league, that was Bari and Tari's to be the leader of the summer league. Was doing that this year with the summer league. So yeah, ultimately, Ime is the head honcho. You know what I mean? And um, it's just a good thing to see to see this happen, and I'm excited to see them grow as young men. So
I believe it's gonna help the chemistry of the young guys. You know,
yeah, I agree too.
everybody coming back. But I want to add Pastor George. You know, what I'm saying, CC, the new guest up here. You don't believe that this gonna help the team as far as the chemistry and everything on the court, as far as that nature, not just relying on Ime Udoka to lead them.
Um, I appreciate the question, bro. So it's nuanced, right? You know, like in the lamest of terms and in the quickest of answers. Can it help? Absolutely. And I think that like these guys already like playing with each other. You know, so far as from what you've seen, I don't
Mhm.
think anyone here we haven't reached like turmoil yet. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like as much as like our Twitter. Are you guys on Twitter at all?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll be on there, but I don't be posting shit. I'll be
Okay.
lurking.
No worries. But so like as much as like Rocket's Twitter likes to stir up shit and say like, oh, you know, someone's unhappy or someone's gonna be a problem in year two or Cam is this or Jalen's that or Alp whatever.
Right.
I think they actually like each other, you know what I mean, and don't mind playing with each other. And we haven't reached a point in time, maybe it'll be next off season or so, where money is coming into an issue and someone feels like they're deserving of more, right? So this for me is just like which is to be expected. So yes, it is something that can help. Is it something that's like is a measurable? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like we won't know. And if we do have success, I wouldn't point it to this one thing as the reason we had success. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah. I think every.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
oh,
just
my
it's
bad. Go
hard for
ahead.
me to answer that. No, I'm just saying it's hard for me to even answer that completely and truthfully. It just kind of is what it is, bro.
Are you
Because
a what, what's your take on Jalen, man? Are you one of the
Oh
fans
no,
that
oh
wanna
no.
wanna see him traded?
Yeah, I would say that like I wouldn't want to see him traded for anything. Let me just say that clear before
Okay.
people, because we got some glazers in the chat. I
Yeah,
have to agree with you, but I'm not a Jalen Green fan. In fact, before Jalen Green, I was a KPJ fan. I
yeah,
didn't like KPJ's antics, but I did think he was a talent, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I think a lot of what KPJ did for the Rockets kind of protected Jalen from the criticism that could have been there early on, but we kind of let it slide through. But I'm like a big proponent of like you kind of show me who you are, and then I'm gonna believe it. And like Alp is our best player right now, and until
yeah,
someone knocks him off that throne, then like I don't really care about how you feel. You know what I mean? So you can tell me like I follow like Roos Williams on Twitter, and like there were points where he was like arguing with people on Twitter about him being the star player. You know what I'm saying? Or Jalen's arguing with people on Twitter about him being the best player, or him not being a role player, or like the fact that there are point in times where if he played with any other team, Jalen would have been benched in his first and second year. You know what I'm saying? And we just allowed him to
yeah,
continue to play horribly. So I don't say we just trade him for no reason, but if there's a better player out there, a way to scale up, then like I would not look the other way. At the same time, like this is the year that he has to prove it, right? I don't think that he's shown himself outside of like the last what quarter of most seasons, last third of most seasons when he usually show up. So when can we get a consistent Jalen? And when I see that, then I'll have more like hopes of like, yeah, we should keep him around. Right
yeah.
now I
Hey,
feel like he's a glorified role player, but
yeah. Well, I respect that. I respect that because
Yeah,
I
I
feel
respect that.
I
Yeah,
feel I agree with you on his first 2 years. The first 2 years helped hurt him more than helped him.
yeah.
But it was some flashes there that was very bright. You know what I mean? And that's why I think us as Rockets fans still have hope and high expectations because he showed that those flashes that he has shown. You know what I mean? Is a good thing to look forward to him figuring the shit out. I think he may is going to unlock him, continue to unlock him. I think last year he took big strides on being an all around basketball player instead of just a bucket like he claimed to
it,
be.
it's just like him starting at the beginning of the season. We don't want to see him go all season long looking like this again. Everybody gonna be out the way. I would be saying trade the motherfucker in, but
Yeah,
if he start the right way, doing everything like this, like how you finish, okay, cool. He had a bad April. The season was already, what I'm saying, to shit. But when I was cooking Jalen Green at the beginning of the season, Vic, Chico, y'all can vouch for it. We start the season out cooking him because how he was playing. We were saying feeding LP. We ain't trying to lose. But at the same time, when the dude start cooking and the best player go down, so to speak, that don't show you nothing.
No, that's where it gets convoluted for me. It's like, so Cape, sorry, not KJ. Jalen Green he was already getting into his stride when Alp before Alp got hurt. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
yeah,
Right.
Okay, so it's a good sign because we were always waiting on Jalen Green to arrive in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect that development in general. To your point, if he can't continue that, then like I don't know like what's the point in keeping him around because we have so much other young talent that already are ahead of the curve in comparison where like Jalen was into his expectations. That makes sense what I'm saying. So like if you look at like Reed Shepard, like most of our rookies, we decide, oh, well, they're gonna play G League first, and then we'll bring them on as time, happens. But Reed Shepard has an argument where like he can give contributing minutes off the bench right now because of his skill set. And those are players that like I feel like Amin is one of the best defenders at his position and at his role at his age. And it's like I would rather see those guys on the court than to see like a Jalen struggle because we think that he's our best player. So I mean like I can't just overhype that that April. You know what I mean? Like I can't take it and extrapolate it because we like hoping and vibing, bro.
And
Like
that's
I
the thing.
can't do
That's
it.
the part. That's the part about Jalen Green. And him and LP coexisting together. Like I think LP can adjust because he's a center, and you can fill in everybody else around him as
Hmm.
far as what he's good at, right? But Jalen Green has to find that window where he looks like playing against Denver Nuggets all year long with everybody with LP. You know what I'm saying? Not just these sprinkle little games. You feel me? Like
I have a take on
22
that too,
points a
though. Like,
game with LP is cool. That's cool money. And then you had up 30-point games. That's cool. I think that's a
yeah,
consistent year,
yeah.
better than the year that he had with good efficiencies. You know what I'm saying? Better efficiencies than he did last year, and with good consistency as far as his play.
So this is something that like I brought up like maybe since like this year or two of Jalen, because like I think he like always talked about how he looked up to like Ja Morant and it was another point guard. I can't remember the other one. But I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I think the best form of Jalen is him with the ball in his hand and at
Yeah,
the point guard position. And I think that he's not a point guard, but I think that the way that his skill set is built in modern NBA time, it may not be best for the team, but it is best for him to be the primary
I
ball
was just
handler
about to
creator.
say that's best for the
Yeah.
team. I don't think it's necessarily best for the team if LP out there and he can still,
Well, he
put up.
works well without P though. Don't get me
He,
wrong.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
I agree
yeah. I'm
with you,
just saying.
but
I'm just saying. It's
I think
overall.
it's best.
Overall.
Yeah, I
Go ahead,
think it's
Trey.
best for the team. Um, that because you get the best version of him when you have. I push that. I've been saying that all year, huh? Greenleaf. Everybody be like, "No, he ain't no point guard." But
no,
that's
he's
just
not a
what I.
point guard, but
He's not a point guard, but he need to be on the ball. And he showed strike. We went on that win streak with him having the ball, and coach even said it on the offseason that he took the easy route on doing the pick and roll with the veteran and Fred and use LP with the pick and roll, and he did that just to get him along. And then after a while, we stopped seeing that. But I think Jalen need to be on the ball. That's where we get the best version of him.
of him,
Uh,
yes.
and I think we need the best version of him to be the best team that we could be. You know
That's
what
the
I
only
mean?
disconnect I have. Like his success is like I feel like you can get
So y'all saying
25.
LP? Y'all saying y'all saying
Sorry.
LP need to adjust to what Jalen did last year at the back end of the season
I
Me
don't
with the
think
ball in
personally,
that
his
it,
hand. With the ball in his hand.
so with Jalen Green with the ball in his hands, and I'm sorry if I'm cutting anybody off. I'm just like it's this is something this particular
I go,
topic I am passionate about. Like Jalen Green with the ball in his hands playing next to LP works. Like that's not the
yeah,
problem. Jalen Green with the ball in his hand and then playing with like a man and Cam, that's a problem. Like I feel like it's the other players when you bring them into the like you can't like you can maybe mix in a Fred in that and it works, but then you bring Jabari, and I feel like the offense of that may be an issue. And like you, it's basically what I'm saying is like somebody's gonna be left out. That whenever like Reed or men are the primary focus or ball handlers, and Fred is there, more people the ball will flow better. You know what I mean? Because Jalen, I feel like will be eventually a better ISO creator and finisher that can do a pick and roll with LP. But if you're running pick and roll with just them two, how much your offense is going to be like left behind? You know, does that make sense? What I'm saying? Like it's very limited in the how dynamic you can get. Very similar to like the Kings offense with um the Aaron
Fox,
Fox and the boy. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I agree with some of that. I just feel that. Um, I mean, shit, we went on that win streak, and a lot of Shangoon's successful games didn't equate to a lot of them didn't equate to wins. You know what I mean? It's like when he was the leading scorer, and I'm an LP fan, but when you look at the whole season in totality and go back and look at when he was the leading scorer and so forth so on, you're gonna see that red L next to the goddamn to the score, and I don't think that's best for the team. You know what I mean? I think wins are best for the team, and when Jalen balled out and had the ball, we had more wins. And I'm interested to see what coach going to do because I mean, we all agree, stream after stream that shit. We got a deep, talented roster, and that coach has a lot of options, and we don't need a number one option or one player. You know what I mean? Like to focus on. It's like,
Heliocentric. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, and I like that Go ahead.
I was saying that the biggest factor in that and what you just described about the Jalen Green win total versus Alpern being the lead scorer, Amin Thompson was the biggest change in that factor though. How many minutes he got just to so I think that his defense and his help and his rebounds and his playmaking actually contributed to the wins even when Alp was off the floor. Amin
Okay.
Thompson I think was the difference maker.
At the four though, Amon was at
Mhm,
playing the four. He was being the aggressive four. So saying that, I think Barry should take that leap this year and be aggressive because we need that aggressive foreplay. Not foreplay, but play from the four.
mhm.
You know what I mean? We need that. I think that was the big difference between Amon and Barry was Amon played above the rim and crashed the board. And we could get that out of Barry, man. That really make us even more deadly. As a team offensively. I think Barry got jump shots. He create he brings a threat from the perimeter. You know what I mean? Way more than Amon. But I need to see that aggressiveness from Barry this year. Like he gonna be a power forward. He need to play with some authority. I like what I saw in that USA practice when he dunked on Embiid. That was a promising thing to see.
Yeah, but to go back on Jalen, guys, I mean, people disappointed in his first 2 years, but you got to remember who was our head coach. They got to play some part into the
Fact.
disappointment. Because Alfred Şengün, he wasn't even looking good under Steven Silas.
That's not true. That's not true. He
Well, well,
was, bro. He was,
no,
He
no, no.
was.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. He wouldn't. He was put on the back burner. He wasn't starting. He wasn't none of that. They didn't run the ball
yeah, that's
through.
my choice though.
Shedden.
But like we saw Shingun and knew like we saw Shingun in summer league and was
Unlimited
like
action. Yeah,
yeah, and like it
we
was like
think
oh
Shangoon did what I ain't gonna say he did exactly what Cam did, but he did what Cam did is when he did get in, he was productive,
mhm.
and but he wasn't a point per minute like Cam, but he was productive when he got in. He just didn't get in a lot because of Solace. But you right though. Who's that? Vic or Dre? I've been
Yeah, it's Vic.
mixing.
It's Vic.
Vic. Yeah, you right though. Solace had played a Solace coach and played a big part.
Then you
I
had
think a lot of
KPJ
that
also
blame
playing the
goes
same
to
position.
Raphael too. Like the fact that we like if the goal was to get Jalen to this like star point, then like bringing in KPJ to play the point guard was counterproductive. You know what I mean? Like doing all of those things. Like if you wanted Jalen to be the best player, we should have like brought in vets earlier on and players that play with Jalen and help him get further along faster. I don't even think like that was the plan ahead of the time. Like I don't even know what the mindset was back then, to be real with you.
How long you been listening to stream, bro?
Shit. I think I started maybe 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
Oh, that's why.
Salute
Okay.
JR. Salute.
I salute, man. Salute to the game, man. What's good with you, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's
Salute,
up?
salute, salute.
What's up? What's up, Green? What you do, fam?
What it do?
Ain't nothing, man. Listening to y'all, man. Been trying to get in on here, man. You know how to get in at the other spot first, bro. And I've been wanting to get in for about the last 45 minutes, bro. Uh,
Real
first of
quick,
all,
Jedi. Is it okay? Okay. I was
go
gonna ask
ahead,
you,
go ahead.
is it leadership? You see leadership? Pastor
Oh,
George
you know,
don't think
oh,
it's certified leadership right now, man.
Pastor Judge. Pastor Judge with a name like that, you should know. You should know when somebody trying to put forth initiative to be a leader, bro.
There you
You
go.
feel me?
Yeah, there you
So
go. I
so
agree with that.
it ain't it ain't, well, I mean, it starts somewhere, bro. It's the point. And all leaders, it started somewhere, bro. It's the initiative. He's putting forth the initiative to stand out front on his squad. And Fred probably he been in his ear, showing him, hey man, you gotta take the initiative. You wanna be that guy, bro. You see, I came to you when I came to the team and signed. It told you, took you under my wing. It told you I want to work out with you, bro. You need to do that with your teammates, bro. You want to be that number one player, and I really believe the vets taking him under their wing, bro. They're trying to show him. Hold on, sorry about that background noise. Trying to show him the right way, man. It starts somewhere, bro. And yeah, it is leadership. It, it you're you don't just start and stop being a leader, bro. You have to initiate it, and then it's a ball that churns and churns and churns. You don't just turn it on and out. You feel what I'm saying? He's putting forth that effort to get the ball rolling into the right direction and becoming a leader, bro. And it starts somewhere. So I'm cool with it. He's 22, bro. He young. And with the KPJ thing, bro, KPJ was here before Jalen, bro. You understand what I'm saying? They had to get some kind of infusion of young talent on this team at a cheap price, at a cheap price, and it damn near worked. Hell, it damn near
Which
worked,
one?
bro.
Which part? Tell me about this. Which work?
And you still start watching basketball, my nigga. The
No, because the KP. So let me say it this way. This is why I'm asking.
go ahead.
I I,
Yeah.
I sound like a contrarian, but like I like what I may see, you may
Now you're a
interpret
contrarian.
differently.
Now you is one. I listen to you.
Hey,
You
hey,
one,
but
but it's
look,
cool. It's cool.
it's
I'm
cool
here
though.
for it. I'm here
I
for it,
love
bro.
it. Yes, sir, I do. That's why I've been listening to you guys too. I hear y'all be on here, motherfucker, yelling and cussing everything. But anyway, so um, when if like this is why I feel different about it is because if
Mhm.
KPJ was a shooting guard, 50 and 10, busting niggas
Yeah,
ass, right? Excuse my
yeah.
language if that's not allowed. Sorry about that.
Now you good, bro.
And we decided to draft a Jalen when there are other players
Yeah,
I feel like we could have went after that would have been more conducive to KPJ, right?
right,
But
right,
instead of going with KPJ at the shooting guard position, where I thought was his best position, we decided to
right,
bring in Jalen and make him play shooting guard, and KPJ goes down to the one because we didn't want to bench neither one of those, right? We wanted to give them
right,
both an opportunity to play together. Well, the problem
right.
is that we had it inverted wrong. If you heard what I said earlier, I thought
Mhm,
that Jalen should have played the point guard position, and I'm
mhm,
telling you now that KPJ should have played the two guard. But
right.
either way, my point is they
Mhm.
were not helpful to each other. They both
Well,
like
let
they just
right,
they could not play well
but
together.
they was helpful for what the team was trying to do, bro. They didn't want to win too many games, bro.
That's it,
And
and
Jalen,
that's why I said yes, yes, yes,
right.
yes.
That's one thing, right. Second thing, when Jalen first came in the league, bro, his handle was not as tight as it is now. He wasn't ready to take no. KPJ is about the best thing you had other than John Wall play point guard, bro, on the team. KPJ ain't no point guard, but he can handle the rock. You feel me? And so putting him at that position, yeah, that's not his best position, but he made it work, bro. I mean, 19 and 6 and 5. that a, is that a trash point guard, bro? I mean,
Well, so
it's,
like to your
I
point, like
mean,
we can't make
yeah,
logical we can't
right.
well we can try, but we can't make logical assumption based off of the fact that they were tanking. You know what I'm saying? So none of it shit makes sense because if truthfully, if we were
Uh,
trying to make Jalen the best player that he could be,
right.
it would have been Jalen at the one, John Wall starting, KPJ at the two, and bring Jalen along as time happens. Like kind of what we're gonna
You,
do with Reed
but
Shepard
but
here.
yeah, but no, but Reed's gonna get slow walk. Jalen, bro, really got through to the Wolves, bro, at the two
That's my
guard
point. Yes, sir.
position.
Yes, sir.
Right, right, right. So, but P game, but we had to make it look somewhat. We just
Legit.
can't say we tanking, bro. Right? You feel me? So they had to dress it up and make it look like we was trying to compete to a certain degree. But we all know you putting KPJ at the two, at the one, Jay throwing Jalen out there at the two, and telling John Wall to sit it out. We know what the plan was because John Wall was still a serviceable point guard, bro.
Hmm.
KPJ could have played too. Jalen could have came off the bench.
Yes,
We
that's
all
my
know
point.
that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now
Yes,
we
sir.
know, but that's why I asked you how long you been listening to the stream because these are points we laid out years ago, bro. But
Yeah.
like I'm happy to hear you here, man, and happy to get you here, man. I like contrarians, so I can blow their
I'm
goddamn
I'm I'm
points
gonna get y'all
out the
boys to
water.
come to the Twitter spaces with me one time, man. We gotta
Hey,
get on the Twitter. I gotta show
man,
y'all the
Hey
Twitter
man,
live, bro. It's crazy.
hit me up on Greenleaf Exclu.
I got you. I'm gonna
It should
get
be
you,
in the
bro.
chat.
I'm gonna
I
do it right.
bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Send
yeah,
it to me. I got you. But
salute.
yeah, y'all, I'll be listening to y'all boys all the time. I'll be laughing, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I,
hilarious. And y'all talk Texans too, right? Like,
yeah,
Oh
we
yeah, we're gonna
appreciate
try
it.
to get on that Texas. We're gonna try to get on
yeah,
that Texas.
we got the
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Texas
I
hey,
spaces and
appreciate it.
all though. So
hey.
yeah,
On
Okay,
top
yeah,
of
all right,
that,
hell yeah.
on top of that, before y'all start cooking again, if we didn't draft Jalen and the shit happened with KPJ, we be
Yeah.
shit behind the totem pole at the shooting guard position, bro.
Oh, and
who
that's
who
another
was the
point.
who was the available player? It was Evan Mobley,
Yeah,
right?
right,
Yeah,
right.
but see, but
You
you
want
no, wait,
So
but wait though, but wait. Now we couldn't do Evan Mobley because Evan Mobley's dad got some kind of beef with KPJ. So he didn't want him coming to the Rockets
Yeah,
anyway because of that KPJ situation, bro.
Well,
At the
apparently
USC.
Anunoby has beef with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they still drafted him. So that's
Hey,
what
somebody
hey,
had to
moot
get
I
him.
like
point, really. You
I
know.
like that old boy. Yeah, I like you, man. Yeah, I don't fucking know Evan
Yeah.
Mobley, bro.
Yeah, but I'm with you though. It's just like you were just right.
Yeah,
You're spot on, bro. They were not trying to win, so it's hard for me to even try to talk about those first 2 years, and even
yeah,
rather it's making excuses or giving
yeah.
them leeway. Like it's still
Right.
like it's a moot to me, moot point.
Nah, I feel you. I understand where you're coming from, bro. As a competitor, I didn't like the way the shit looked either. As a competitor, you know what I mean? You don't take the court or the field, bro, if you ain't trying to win. And then I ain't saying they wasn't trying to win, but the way they put that thing together, you already knew it was
Tank
it
season,
was
man.
exactly, bro. So I mean, it is what it is. I understand what they were doing as a business decision. Sometimes you gotta crush that thing, man. You gotta build a bit and put it on solid ground, bro. And we look like we building on solid ground now, man. I like what I'm seeing from my youngster, bro. You know what I mean? You got LP out there so y'all can get out your head. Him and LP don't rock with each other and all the little stuff they trying to intercede and get in the middle of that shit. Jalen like, nah, I'm gonna host a mini cap. I'm gonna bring my big man out here with all the other, you know what I'm saying, young core seven. And we gonna get it in. We gonna get some work in, man. And it starts somewhere though, Pastor George, man, and you want to see that out of him because everybody not doing it. If it was regular, everybody will be doing it. Every star player not hosting mini camps for they on their squads, bro. Some of these guys just getting their money, telling niggas to come out to the Bahamas so they can goddamn eat, uh, uh, run on the beach and act like they working out for goddamn 3-4 days and carry their ass back home and shit. So, but I like what I'm seeing out of him, bro. It's a chance to bond and get together and really like get that chemistry down, man, right before camp, man. And see, I definitely believe Ma and Raphael Stone and the vets been talking in his ear, letting him know it ain't just about points. It ain't just about looking good, bro. Damn Paris, damn Fashion Week. What you gonna do with your teammates, bro? These guys the one got your back every game. These guys what gonna help you look good, bro. You need to put forth that effort. If you want to be that, you want to be the big money guy. Show us that you different than everybody else, bro. Can't be
Man,
just
that's where
another guy.
y'all be losing me with that shit. That's where y'all lose me at. Bro. Look,
What you
like you
mean?
you
What you
spitting, you
mean, bro?
spitting, you spitting because it's like I appreciate again. I feel
Yeah,
like I'm going in circles, but I appreciate the initiative. I appreciate the
right,
effort.
right, right.
This is like I don't want manufactured leadership just so this dude can get paid. This is what I'm saying. Like, I
I'm gonna
like
ask you a
like that's
question,
the
bro.
problem I
How
had with
old are you?
KPJ too.
Hold on, fam. Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me
yeah,
let me.
you
Let
good,
me
you good, you good, you good.
if you don't mind me asking, bro, how old are you, bro?
I'm 28.
28. All right.
Yeah,
You got OGs in your life. You got older brothers. You got a
yeah.
father figure,
All I've
bro.
ever grew up, my family on a barbershop. All I've ever grown up around is old people.
All right. See, okay. So it starts somewhere. Old people getting in your ear, giving you game, giving you understanding, letting you know, hey, you gotta separate yourself. You gotta be better. It's not just about the money, but all that stuff gonna come with it when you separate yourself and you do and go above and beyond what regular people doing, bro. So it's not just about the money. It's about being better, being different. And when you do that shit, the fruits of your labor gonna pay off. You're gonna get the bread. You're gonna get the prestige.
Okay,
You're gonna get the
let me
fame.
pause you right there. Let me pause you right there.
Go
This
ahead.
is my
Go ahead.
problem. This is how we get stuck with
All right.
motherfuckers like Jay Sean Tate and giving them bread because of
Oh
the
man.
vibes and leadership, right? Because they're culturally a part of the team. Or you're gonna get a situation where I'm gonna use an example of Zach Levine, but more or less let me just talk about Jalen, where we're
Yeah.
gonna pay a guy
Yeah.
who doesn't contribute basketball wise as
Right.
the pay reflects. Okay.
Hmm.
Because he was our first player that we drafted and that he has done, let's just say he checked the boxes of things that we asked him to do off the court.
Hmm.
But on
Right.
the court, he still kind of plunders. So because of that, bro, I can't sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
enthusiastic about paying this guy because it comes with the nature. No, Alp has been man, Alp has done everything the Rockets asked him to do, and even when he failed, he came back and made sure he did it the right way. And we still don't give him any of the type of like, oh yeah, you know what, we're gonna pay him, we're gonna take care of him, we love him, that's our leader, et cetera, et cetera. They only call Alp the best player because the rest of the league call Alp the best player. You see what I'm saying? But the Rockets organization believe in Jalen more than they believe in Alp.
Okay, let me tell you this, bro. And I understand what you're coming from, because I ain't saying I don't believe in LP. It's a different levels of player I believe they see in Jalen. It's both of them are good, bro. But the ceiling, if Jalen is to hit his ceiling, bro, I believe everybody in the organization and a lot of people on this channel believe that he's a superstar player, bro. He's a superstar. I believe LP a star. I don't know if Jalen's ceiling is lower than LP's. I don't. Let me say it different. I don't think Jalen LP's ceiling is higher than Jalen's. So if you can tap into that greatness, which I think the Rockets are trying to psychologically, because some players, bro, they're not always. They ain't got the everybody not Jordan, everybody not Ant-Man, and them guys that's born that wake up in the morning with that kind of confidence. I think Jalen got confidence, but I think he want to be one of the guys. He don't want to just be a guy that just stand out. He don't want to be like he better than everybody. He just want to be one of the guys, kind of on some KD type shit. I just want to play basketball. But they trying to tap into that leadership, that greatness early in him, bro. He didn't go to
So
college. He been on. Go ahead, fam.
no, I'm with you. I hear you. I just can't like I'm gonna believe like I said this earlier. I believe in
I told you he was a
I,
contrarian,
no. We talking really. We just yapping right now.
nigga.
So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm a proponent of believing what you see. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
what
yeah.
you see. Okay,
Hmm.
so there are chances, and I mean, and the history shows it. Like Michael Jordan early on struggled before he
Right,
became real, truly Mike. But even then, bro, like people saw Mike and was like, yeah, that's a guy right there. You know what I mean?
right,
So,
right.
so with that being said, let me say the contrarian side of it.
Hmm.
Alp is
Hmm.
already floor is better than Jalen, and I think the ceiling is higher, and it's harder. This is the key point I want you to understand what I'm telling you. It's
Nah, I'm
harder to
listening.
replace Alperen Şengün's skill set as a facilitator and playmaker, right? Especially at his position, right? And how much
Hmm.
gravity he has as a player than what you can do with the Jalen. We have players on roster who can replace Jalen's not just output, but also skill set. So, and then you can get that also around the league. You can find other players who can come in and give you proponents of what Jalen Green does for us and be okay. But if you
You
trade
see, you see how
Alfred,
you change that word. You see how you try to say that, throw a blanket over, and then you try to bring it back to my components. You try to see. You think you slick, but you can't word salad me, bro. I see you. I
Hey,
see
hey,
you.
hey. Hey, hold on. Y'all go get a drink of water, man. Y'all.
Go ahead, Greg. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for
Hey,
sure.
King,
I'm
what it
here.
do,
I'm
King?
here, bro.
What's good with it, King?
What's happening? What it do? Hey,
What it do? What it do?
so
Salute, King. What's good with it,
what's
bro?
happening, J Dog? What it do, homie?
Yeah, man.
Um, I'm really just listening. You hear me? And the contrarian, as J Dog calling, he said something that caught my attention. Where he said he talking about LP floor is higher than Jalen's, which I'll agree with because he's been playing professional basketball since he was about 14 overseas. But then he said his ceiling is higher, and his people on the roster that can do what Jalen does and got his skill set. So I'm
I said his ceiling may be high. I didn't say it would be higher because people think that Jalen could be the
well,
best player. Yeah, but
yeah, maybe it's my ears deceiving me, but just 2 minutes ago, you said Alp's floor is higher, and you believe that his ceiling is also higher than Jalen's.
it's high. It's high. I think
No, it's not
Alpi's
higher.
no because
Okay.
again,
Okay,
ceiling is a based on percentage. Yeah.
hold on. Okay, cool. Misunderstanding on that issue. But then you also said that it's people that's on this roster that can replicate his production and his skill set. So again, I'm older. I'm an old man, maybe. So I need you to explain to me who on this roster can do what Jalen does, who has the ceiling of Jalen,
and the skill set of Jalen?
Just let's compartmentalize it. Would you like for me to do that just to break it down? Because I don't think that's
I
the
just
way
want you to give me the
yeah.
players
No,
on
I'm gonna
this
tell you.
roster.
I'm gonna just give you the players in the reasons. Like I won't just give you the players. I'm gonna
Now
give
I
you the
don't need the
reasons.
reasons. I just
Oh,
need the
okay.
players.
Okay, so yeah, Amin Thompson, Reed Shepard, Cam Whitmore are three opponents that can subjugate what you have for Jalen Green. And there are other players around the league that you can also replace that skill set and production with.
Okay. So Amin Thompson, who can't shoot a dribble, can do what Jalen do.
Minicamp,
Reed Shepard, hold on, fam. Reed Shepard, who's a rookie, haven't played a minute of NBA basketball, can do what Jalen Green do. And who else you said? Cam?
yes, Cam.
Okay, Cam, who also can't dribble, can't create his own shot, can do what Jalen do. I mean, you talk about these dudes around the NBA who doing what Jalen do, but if they are doing what Jalen is able to do or capable of doing or can match his productivity, more than likely they all stars or superstars. They locked up by other teams. You know what I'm saying? Like they got max contracts. These
You're
ain't
taking
dudes.
you're taking something that I'm telling you is like you're saying it as if they have to be a 1-for-1, so they have to be able to shoot. Jalen can't
I
dribble as
mean,
much as you trying to make it
hold
seem.
on,
So
wait. So in other words, you saying if you take a few players and combine their skill sets and their talent together,
so
almost like a transformer,
you don't have to
they
put
being
words in my mouth.
formed.
I will
They
tell
being
you
formed.
exactly what I'm telling you, bro. You don't
Well,
have to
no,
put
no,
words in
no,
my
no, 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 no. I don't need that. I don't need that. Like I'm just taking your words and I'm understanding what you're saying. Like J Dog say, you wanna word salad people, but I'm listening to what you're saying. So now you just said, well, it ain't got to be a 1-for-1. It's a combination. So in
No,
other words, you
I'm
saying
saying
that,
that you're taking it as a one for
oh
one.
no, that's right because he's one player.
And
He's one player.
his
So
well,
when you say
all right.
on the
So
roster,
no,
when you say on the
you're
roster, we have people that can produce his production and got his skill set. I'm thinking the one player to replace him. So in other words, you saying that if you take Armin, Reed Shepard, and Cam Whitmore, combine them together.
no, these are you keep using the word combined as potential to where we were talking about originally. So let's talk about each of those three players as potentially. Reed Shepard is a better playmaker and shooter than Jalen Green
That's
off
a
his
lie.
potential.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Is that not what his that's not what his scouting report is?
He's
That's not what
he's
he
a
did in
better
college?
shooter. He's a better shooter. He's not a better playmaker, first of all. And there's no way
He's
that you can envision that forward
extrapolate.
before he's played a single NBA game. Like
We're talking about
you're
project.
projecting right now. That's
We are
right. A
talking about
rookie
projecting because
who's
we're
never
talking about
played a
projection, bro.
minute of NBA basketball. You're projecting that
Conversation is about
he's
projection,
going to
bro.
be a better playmaker than Jalen Green is right now. We don't even know if he's gonna be able to stay on the court.
The conversation like Jalen Green is not okay. Anyway, we don't have to go into it. We are talking about projections. We were
No,
talking
we're not.
about
Well,
potential
I'm not.
because we
So
started.
I'm
Yeah,
listening to what
you
you're
did because
saying.
you
I'm
no
listening to what
no
you're
we were
saying, and
talking
I'm
about
talking about the
who is
players
the
that's
best
on this
player on the
roster.
team and then potential of Jalen Green. That's where the conversation started. And then I said, well, there are three players on this team who have athletic potential relative to Jalen Green and production potential relative to Jalen Green that we can talk
My
about
brother,
if we had to replace this
my
guy.
brother, my brother. Whatever conversations you had before I came on this panel is
Oh,
not
you
relevant to
said
me
it.
and your
No,
conversation.
you said it. You came on stage talking about our conversation.
Okay,
You
but
came on stage and said potential.
what I heard wasn't what you're saying now. See, now you want to move the goalpost. You want it to be something
You
else than what you said.
misunderstood. Don't
Now,
say
I
I moved
didn't
the
miss
goalposts. You
the only
misunderstood.
thing I maybe understood is when you said Al P's floor was higher, and that's something that I go back on the stream and I'll listen to see if you actually said higher because that's what I heard. But if you say that you said high and not higher than Jalen Green because you was comparing him to Jalen, then okay, I'll take that L for this moment. But other than that, everything else that I addressed is things that you said out your mouth. So, like I'm saying, the conversation that you had the hour before I came on this panel, I'm not talking about
I'm
that.
talking about what you're talking about
I'm
right now.
talking, okay,
We
so
talking about
what I'm talking about
potential
right now is
versus
you
Alfred
said that
Shingle
there
and
are
Jalen Green. That's
players
what I said
on
about that.
this roster right now that can match his skill set and his production. That's what you said. So I asked you, who was the players? You named three of them. Each individual player, I explained to you why they cannot match his skill set and or production. Then you said, oh, well, you taking it one for one when it's really okay. So now you combining them like they're transformers. You want them to form together to become Jalen Green. If you gotta
Oh,
combine three separate players and take bits and pieces of their skill
that's
sets
not what
to
that's
match
where you
what
good.
Jalen Green can do at his peak, then what are
Hey,
we really talking
At
about?
his
hey,
peak.
King,
Hey,
hold that thought,
his
family.
peak.
Hold that thought. I got a big time. I got a bomb in the chat. My boy Dre dropped a bomb in the chat. 50 bomb in the super chat, man. Shout out to Dre. General salute, Dre. General salute. I see you came in the chat. I let me get to this next guest real quick though, man. General salute to my boy Dre, man. Uh 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 Laro,
Oh, what's up, man? Hey, look,
what's up, man?
I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be long, bro. Listen, man, I don't want the players to be like feel like they in competition for contracts and things like that. And nothing personal against Jalen, but as far as the topic goes, I mean, I guess it shows leadership, but I mean, it could be. I hope it's not too little, too late, because I think if we're gonna make the playoffs, we do need him to play at his best potential. I mean, I just believe that if we're gonna make the playoffs, we do need him. But as far as the topic goes right now, if we let Cam have the amount of shots that Jalen has, he can replace that production. And I ride with that all day long.
And that's
If
a
we
matter of projection and potential, right? You don't know that right now, but we know that based off of what he's done in the past, that we can say that yeah, he may be able to do that.
So when has Cam Whitmore put up 30 points a game for a month?
Didn't he lead in like points per minute
I say
his time off the bench?
when has he put up 30 points a game for a month? Because if you're talking about what you've seen, we ain't talking. See, when I'm talking, I'm not fantasizing, and projecting on what I think somebody can do, and I ain't never seen it before. I've seen Jalen average 30 points for a month. When have we seen Cam do it? When have we seen Reed Shepard do it? When have we seen Amon Thompson do it? Oh, we haven't. So y'all are living in a fantastical, full of bubbles and lollipops, on what these players can do to match what Jalen Green. And when I say peak, I'm talking about the best that we've seen Jalen Green play. There's nobody on this roster, including Alperen Şengün, has ever played at the Jalen Green peak for no length of time. Nobody. Because if you hell, take it to 28 points a game. When has Alperen Şengün gave you 28 points a game for 8 games in a row? Damn a month. Just 8 consecutive games, he gave you 28 and 10. When does that happen? Oh,
That's
okay.
all you have. That's all you have is on for Jalen. Is that 1 month? Like that's your whole. That's the whole point of us talking about this. Like the whole premise. Like that's the lamest of terms. It's like I hear you, but if he doesn't go out this season and do that the start of the season, I want to be sure to talk to you again. Right? I want to see him do 25. Give me 22 points a game to start next season, and I
Well,
want
he
him to
gave you
continue that.
22 in
No,
year
no, no.
two.
No, no,
In year two,
but I
he
want
gave
to do
you
it.
twenty-two a
But I
game.
want to do it. I want him to do it on official numbers though, and I want him to do it like you said, do it at a high rate, do it consistently, right? Since you're so high and proud, and the point that we're making about the Cam Whitmores of such is saying that if you did give Cam those opportunities, could he give you 22 like Jalen did on average, and what would those statistics look like, right? What would they be on percentage wise, et cetera, and forth? So no, it's not like it's never like any player, right, bro? And this is where you went deep down this rabbit hole about what I'm saying. Any player, when you look at like Alperen Şengün versus like a Jalen Green, you have to look at replacing productivity whenever you trade a player, you sign a player, move on from a player, whatever. And I feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like it's harder to replace Alfred Şengün and what he does for this team than if you were to, in any way, shape, or form, however you mix it up, try to find ways to replace the production of Jalen Green. You can do that with other veterans, other shooting guards, point guards, scorers, and development of players on this team. I think there's higher chances and more ways to do so than you have in an Alfred Şengün. That's all I was saying.
If we
But since
keeping
you
it a
want to talk about
beam,
the,
if we
but if you
keeping it
want
a
to talk about,
beam,
okay, go
if
ahead.
Jock Landale got the shot attempts of Alperen Şengün last year, he would have matched LP's production. Like if we keeping it a stack, like I understand, and I'm not dissing LP. I'm an LP fan. Anybody who know this channel know that I'm a fan
I
of
mean, just because you
LP.
say it don't
And
mean
so
it's true. I don't
LP,
agree with you on that, but
yeah,
it's
well, I
fine. Go ahead.
mean, again, so you new to this channel, so I'm not gonna hold that against you. But LP is a better post player than Landale. Landale is clearly a better shooter. He's clearly more versatile. If we put Landale in this system and spam pick and roll with him over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, I think he can give us 21 and 10.
Yeah, but the problem
Like if
is
we
that he
keeping it a
wouldn't be able
beam.
to give you it consistently though, and I think that Şengün
No,
will give
I
you it
think he
consistently
I
and give
think he
you more.
would.
I
I think
think,
he
like
would. Now
to your
again,
point,
since you want to project, then my projection is he could give us 21 and 10, like LP did.
he'll never give you a 45-point game over at Wemby, bro. Like, stop it,
Yeah, that's
stop it.
again, that's your opinion. I disagree.
He
And the
doesn't even have
reason
the
why
skill set to do
I
that.
think that he could is because he can actually shoot threes.
That wouldn't give you 45. That'd give you a 30-point ceiling.
No, I think he can hit 45 is what I'm saying. I think he can
No,
do the
bro.
same pick and
You're
roll.
just doing that.
He
You're
can
saying
hit
that things
shots
not
from the
trash.
mid range. He can hit shots from the 3-point line. I believe he can get 45 if he got enough shot attempts
Get the
against
fuck out of
Wemby,
here.
especially a rookie Wemby. I believe he could do it.
Oh, bro, stop, bro. Like, bro, please, bro, please stop, bro. Like, this is an asinine conversation, bro. That's
Like
crazy.
DJ
You're
Okay.
saying
Generation,
that to be
what it do?
contrarian, bro.
What's good, bro? I just,
What's up with it,
it's,
man?
hey, I be listening sometimes. I just been busy, but I be catching y'all shows, and it's funny because I feel like this whole LP versus Jalen thing is damn near like Bible days, holy war levels now. Like we just gonna always argue over both of these forever. But my only point, I hear what old dude saying, but I think the majority of us it's just going like this. Like I just put in the chat. It's like, do you want Jordan for 33% of the season? Or do you want like Jokic for 60% of the season? And right now, we seen Jokic for 60% of the season. We seen Jordan for 33%. Some people are saying, hey,
I'd
Jalen
rather that
gonna end
33.
up being, 75% this season. We don't know till it happens, but I think that's the main argument. Can't nobody basically nobody logically can say what either one gonna do until we play out the season. So it's just kind of just your biased opinion on, you know what I'm saying? Do we think Jalen finally gonna be consistent or not? Or if he not, I think nobody gonna argue Jalen consistent. He got it. Like I don't think nobody arguing it. I think people just saying like, hey, we
Oh
yet to
boy, he
see.
is. Oh boy,
No, I'm
argue that.
not.
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm not. No, I'm not, bro. Like,
I'm
y'all are.
done, bro. I'm listening.
Nah, bro, you was spitting.
I
Please
salute to
finish,
you,
bro.
DJ.
Appreciate you, DJ. Dog.
Nah, but DJ, how you feel? How you feel about saying Jalen Green just overall trying to step up his leadership qualities and stuff like that? Like we get it. If he don't start the season off the right way, everybody coming for with steaks and forks at his front door. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But if we playing ifs, and if he does start off the right way, I believe this is a step to make that change in his whole mental state and his whole demeanor of the situation.
Nah, I agree with you on that. And to be fair, I personally feel like he is. I do feel like Ime, or I feel like the pressure of everybody, him seeing all the other rookies, Cam, this the second season with Ime, so people ain't got no excuses. He know he on contract year, his baby mamas, I feel like all of that is gonna push him to do what he need to do. So I do feel like it's real, like him even mentally stepping up as a leader and all of that. I feel like he's gonna be more consistent. Is he gonna be 100%? No, but they all human. Ain't nobody 100% every game. But I think he's gonna be a lot more consistent, and I think he is gonna step up. And I think this is a step in the right direction. Him bringing them in, and you know what I'm saying, and then he can kind of work with them, and they can see what he at. He can see what they at, and they can kind of get on one accord. So when season start, they like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This you, bro. You got it. Like, we gonna hand you the keys. Show us what, you know what I'm saying? Show us you gonna lead us.
Facts. And King, I want you to elaborate on that because we had some questions about Ime Udoka's whole philosophy of his coaching. Like, how is he going to make it work? And I think Jalen and these guys coming together is a good thing because Ime Udoka. I don't know if Ime going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. Training camp ain't what it is, but Ime always present somewhere. But do you feel like just a players only, you know what I'm saying, camp and these guys coming together? Like what does that say about the whole offensive scheme? Going back to Ime Udoka.
Well, fam, Rocket fans remember this is some years ago when uh, James Harden used to take criticism really about his leadership, but he got a gang load of praise. Remember the trip to the Bahamas, the team trip?
Yeah,
Everybody got on a private jet, flew out to the Bahamas so that they can have their camp. I think that was the first year that they got Chris Paul or something like that. So I see this the same way. Jalen taking the initiative to bring this team together, but it's about him and his teammates getting comfortable. Not all of these players was on the team when he got drafted. So last year, along with Ma putting more responsibility on his shoulders or more demands on his shoulders to be a complete player on both ends of the court, be a better playmaker, to elevate his teammates as well as try and get off his own, scoring. Um, but it's also adjusting to new dudes that's on the roster, and they play style. So I think that this is the right step, and it's to build that chemistry and camaraderie. They know what the offensive scheme is at this point. They spent the year in it. At least they know the foundation of it. Now
right,
MA
right,
is supposed to add more, tenants to the offense, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But there has to be that camaraderie amongst those guys. And so, I mean, people, those who want to poo-poo it, and act like it's nothing, or he's a bag chasing with this. I don't think that. I think it's the elevation of him, trying to take his game to the next level, the maturity that he's trying to exhibit, to his team. Like, I know that some of the his teammates being in H time working, but he's been on a pro-am or whatever. So him getting his teammates, flying his teammates out to where he at and trying to work with those guys, like, I don't know how that could be shitted on, or looked down on, or people try and find some way to discredit what the young man doing.
facts. Hey Vic, what you got on the Vic?
Hey, you know my take already. I want to ask though, bro.
Hmm.
What does a good start of the season for Jalen Green look like? Just so we all on the same page. Because what might look good to somebody else might not be good enough for somebody else. So I want to kind of get everybody insight on what next start of the
Well, I
season for
know
Jalen Green look like.
knowing what Ime Udoka and everything look like. You got some bad feed, Vic.
My bad.
Yeah, you got some bad feed. But yeah, I think how the team is, how we seen LP, how we seen how Jalen look. You know what I'm saying? You want that balance. So I'm looking at like 22, 23 points for Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Better efficiencies. I think I want to see him league average at the field goal. That's what 44% from the field. Close to that. You know what I'm saying? 30, 35, 34% from the three. Like things like that. And you still, being aggressive. You're not keeping your head down. You still, playing within the game. Like we said on last stream, that he wasn't a slouch on defense this year. He stepped up his game. He wasn't a liability on defense. So you still want that aspect of it. You still want the aggressiveness and you know what I'm saying, the whole March Madness Jayless to a spurt, so to speak. You don't have to be on that level. You can be that guy in the back of your pocket. But like the homie said, everybody's not, what I'm saying, gonna be 100% every game. You feel me? So I just think for as that, I can see Jalen looking like 22 to 23 points and good efficiencies. At his height, 25 and 5. You feel me? Next year. at his height. But you gotta add what LP what is LP gonna look like? His touches. I still want to see 21 and 10 from LP or 22 and 10 the same way from LP on better 3-point stretches. Stretch the floor better from LP. So if we was talking about these two coexisting, that's what I want to see. And I think it'll be a prime Rockets because you have the other guys like Reed Shepard coming along. You still have guys like Ahmed Thompson coming back. Jabari Smith Jr. We talking about what LP did in his second year under Steven Silas with not just Steven Silas, let's just say his second year numbers, 14 points, 8 points. Jabari at that same range. So just to say Jabari Smith take a leap as far as like 16 and 10 or 17 points. That's good for the Rockets. It might not be if Jabari is in a situation where he's the head hunter of the team, he might want to be a 20 and 10 guy because we seen him be in that form. We seen Jabari go on stretches as well, become that guy and like, dude, LP, get out of my way sometime. Why have you even set me a screen? I can cook this dude on my own. I did 30 points per game a game before. So at the end of the day, I see these little small spurts from Jabari. LP going to take another leap. You have Jalen Green, who we want to see take a leap, and we know you have him the potential. So I don't know how J-Dawg feel about it, but that's just how I feel, man.
Would y'all rather see Jalen make a scoring leap or an efficiency leap? Because it sounds like y'all
Nah,
both
we
saying
know he can score, Pastor George. We know he can score. That was the whole mission of this year. That's why his numbers took a a dive because he had to play defense. When you playing defense, it takes your legs away and your mental focus because all you thinking about is scoring. Anybody can go out there and score and throw up empty shots. Like y'all said, his 22 points don't mean nothing, but LP points did look good on the Steven Silas. That don't make sense to me. So when it comes back to Jalen Green, we know he can score. It ain't
bro,
just us saying it ain't just us.
that's a clear point though, bro.
Yeah.
When Jalen getting 22 was so inefficient, and Chuck, like you just said, like it was very different in how they
No,
look.
but at the same time, he was placed in the corner. He had Eric Gordon in front of him. Certain shots wasn't just going to him, but he got his shots in the second year. I think he was like 16 shots a game, along with Kevin Porter Jr. And when you're a two guard, you need a point guard like Fred VanVleet to a certain degree to make your game go to another level. Kevin Porter Jr. was an experiment at the point guard, so he was learning himself, but he still went up, put out Fred VanVleet numbers. And niggas want to say Kevin Porter Jr. was a bad fit.
Yeah.
That was crazy because he's averaging the same numbers as Fred VanVleet on a better catch and shoot as a shooter. He's bigger, stronger, but he didn't play the right way, right? Cool.
Well,
but he was an experiment.
KPJ, like I told you earlier, like I think he was kind of cuckold in a way, for better use of terms, bro. Sorry, but like
Yeah.
he did that at the one, which you can praise, but people didn't like his demeanor. But at the two, he could have gave you more and better efficiency. That's my point there. So
right.
I don't think he is a point guard though.
Right, but my point was he wasn't a facetious point guard. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the natural point guard like a Fred VanVleet is, and he can do what he do. That's you know what I'm saying. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But for Jalen Green, he do going forward in his career. I get it. He has the potential of the gravity of having the ball and creating the offense, playmaking, and everything because he's a scorer. You don't have that type of ability of getting trapped if you're not a certified scorer. You have that gravitation for a reason. You feel me? So, but at the same time, he's not going to do every game. You got to have a point guard with him. So maybe Reed Shepard will come along 2-3 years down the road and he's ready. By the time that may be Jalen Green in his prime. He in the peak of his prime, his early prime, right? 25 years old, something like that. So, like, we talking about going forward. This is a prime position for all these dudes to really like rock out in a young way. And under Ime Udoka, we talking about defense, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. I know y'all don't see it within Jalen, but the organization still see it. You know what I'm saying, George?
Yeah.
I know you disagree. I know you disagree, nigga, because you don't like the nigga. You don't like Jalen, nigga.
No, it ain't, bro. And that's the thing. Like, all right. It's not even that I don't like Jalen, bro. It's that y'all overhype the shit he do or he's supposed to do, though. That's all. But cool. They believe in him. He's still got to show up.
LP ain't overhyped. LP ain't overhyped.
No, hell no.
Jalen is doing right now what we expecting him to do coming out the draft in the second half of the season.
Who's it, Laro?
Jay Smooth.
Oh, Jay Smooth. Okay, yeah. I got a new guest. Hey, what's up, Jay Smooth?
I,
What you say about that, bro?
I'm saying Jalen Green. What do
Mm-hmm.
what do we expect for him to be out the draft in 2021? When did he get drafted? 2020 or 2021?
21.
21.
So what was he like points per game range that we think he will be?
But he was
Well,
expected to be a
Well,
cornerstone of the team. That's what he was expected to be.
well,
When
right,
he
right.
told me
Apparition
that he's going to
Goon,
be up to 25 points per game, and then
But
they said
hold
that
on,
one day he could lead the league in points,
hold
like
on, hold on
30
one
points.
time. So if we doing that, Jay Smooth, we can say that about any superstar who was losing in their first 2 years of their time, scoring 22 points per game and 20 points per game when they was losing, not making the playoffs and nothing like that.
I mean,
So
you're
if we
right.
talking about expectations, we talking about the future part of these guys getting better. It's not just no overnight success. It's not going to be a Ja Morant when he came in with veterans and things like that, playing with Steven Adams and Dylan Brooks, who they formulated to be a good team, right? Uh, Luka Doncic, he's not on the level of Luka. Luka been playing like that overseas. Like we talk about LP, he was already ready made early. So when you talk about a guy like Jalen Green, he didn't have that structure early on. He went straight to the G League,
Yeah,
no
and I
college, no
agree.
nothing. So it take
I
time.
I agree. I'm with you on that.
Sounds like an
But
excuse, bro.
what I'm saying is,
Chill out.
even though he didn't have structure with Silence, because Silence was very terrible.
Hmm.
Each year we see him getting better, but it was very, very slow. It was at a slow pace. When he got with Ime Udoka, you seen the change. He just wasn't hitting threes early in the season. Second half, when Apparition Goon was out, it's probably because of that. Hey, he was hitting threes. He was playing better defense. He was
Right.
he was decisive. He wasn't indecisive. He was giving you 40 every game, 30 every game.
Why is it
They
somebody
was
else's fault
winning.
though? Why is it somebody else's fault? Like why is it that y'all say it's Alp's fault that he wasn't hitting
Nobody
threes? No,
blamed the LP, man. Don't come over here with that
he just
Nah, I'm
victimization.
not I'm
he
not
just
blaming
said it.
him.
Bro, he
He
just
said
said
maybe it was
LP wasn't on
because
the court. He didn't say it
yes,
was because of LP, bro.
No, he not talking to you, Jay Smooth. He talking to Pastor George.
Oh,
No,
he
he was
said that maybe it was because Alp was off the court. Basically, what he said. You know, when
yeah.
Alp went off
Yeah,
the
you
court,
said the same thing. You said Jalen Green plays best with the ball in his hand, right?
I say he plays. Yeah, I think he does, but that doesn't mean Alp is off the court. That's why I
No,
said that also.
but that was his best form when the ball was in his
Yes,
hand and LP
if
wasn't
he's a pro, yes,
in his
yes,
way as far as
yes,
like dictating the offense as well. It was just
yes.
call it the Jalen Green show, basically. That's why I said it earlier that it needs to be Jalen and LP showing that shit like that Lakers game that we seen, right? Both of them was cooking. The Denver Nuggets a whole series, we smoked them 3-1. Everybody had numbers, everybody eating. That's what I'm talking about. I think they can coexist. But I truly believe Pastor Troy don't really want Jalen. He on that Lyro train as far as he feel like you can plug and play a two guard, and we could just rock out with the other young guys, and with LP being our young best player.
Yeah,
You want me to
but
speak? I
that's
can speak for
that's
myself, but
that
y'all go
doesn't
ahead.
really make sense, that thought process, because Jalen Green wasn't on the ball hardly ever for majority of the season.
That's
You
not
know,
true, bro.
even if he that is true, bro. If you want to sit up and say that Jalen Green was on the ball majority of the first half of the season, then I'm gonna lead the conversation. Like
Well, I mean,
if we can't agree on that, then like what are we really
so
talking about?
let me ask you a question because like maybe I don't know what you think on the ball is, but were there not times that Jalen Green brought the ball up the court earlier in the season?
Okay. Yeah, there were times.
Okay,
So
thank you.
so
That's
when,
all I'm saying.
so
All right.
so I'm not talking about partially. I said majority. You do know what majority means, right?
There was,
Okay.
but that it was equally throughout the
No, it was
season
not.
until he started.
It was not equally. And so let me elaborate. When I say on the ball, I mean that he's not bringing it up and then passing it to someone else and then going to stand in the corner. When I say on the ball, I mean like Van Vliet, where Van Vliet brings the ball up and he starts the offense, right? He gets them in the play and he starts the process of the offense, mainly which was spamming the pick and roll. That's what it really was, right? So Jalen Green was not on the ball for majority of the season. That was Van Vliet. Van Vliet was on the ball majority of the season. Jalen was on the ball post All-Star game. That's when he started to be on the ball more, and specifically the month of March. Jalen was on the ball, right?
He was inefficient when on the ball earlier in the season.
Yeah, but he
After
was
the
he
All
was
Star break,
hardly on the ball.
you can't get Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green pick and rolls if he's not on the ball, bro. And that didn't exist after the All Star break. So what are you talking?
Okay,
What does
so
that make?
are you being facetious or what? Like because
No, I'm like it doesn't
fam,
make sense
fam,
what you're saying.
fam. No, it makes sense, but you are intentionally, you know, ignoring what I'm saying. So there's no point that I said Jalen and LP did not run a single pick and roll in the first half of the season. But anybody who watched the Rockets know that vast majority of the pick and rolls that LP ran was with Van Vliet.
Flair Fleet. He did run them with Flair Fleet, yes, but
He
the way
ran
that you're
vast
framing it,
majority of them, fam. You can't agree with that?
that's not what you're saying. But this, I understand what you're saying
Oh, so
there.
now
Yes,
you telling me what
yes.
I'm saying.
Because you said that he did not run.
That's
You said he was
wild.
not you said that for majority of the season he did not run as like the primary ball handler. And I was like, there were times that he did. That's all I said. I said that's why I don't think it's true because he did. He just was inefficient in those moments. And then you said, well, majority of the time when there was a pick and roll with Alperen Sengun, majority of the time it was with Fred Van Fleet. Those are two different majorities you're referring to, King.
No, it's
But
not,
I
bro.
hear
I
you.
said the first thing I said was that vast majority of the time for the first half of the season, Jalen was not on the ball. That's what I
That's what I heard you
said.
say. That's what I heard you say.
Okay.
That's what I heard you say.
Okay. And
Yes.
so then you tried to distort it by saying, so you saying Jalen never brought the ball up the court? My nigga, that's not the same thing. That's why I say you are intentionally trying to distort what I'm saying to fit a narrative.
No, that brother. That's okay. Go off. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for clarifying for me. That's not what you said, but thank you.
That's why.
We on stream still?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
well,
are.
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Got quiet moment of silence or something.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but
I just want
y'all,
y'all to know when I listen to you guys speak, I listen in chronological order and I try to process what you guys are saying so I can understand. So I'm not trying to be facetious when I'm listening to you, and it may sound contrarian because I just don't agree. But like I watched the same season that y'all watched. That's why I said earlier, maybe I interpret different than what you see. But for someone to tell me that Jalen Green did not run like the primary, like didn't have primary ball handler um role at the start of the season. It's just not true. He just was inefficient. He was inefficient off ball catching and scoring. He was inefficient on ball. He just didn't score at times. And then he would get benched for it. He would make bad plays and get benched for it. And then after the All-Star break, when we up pace, had him in Thompson and Aubrey Shagun was off the court, then he had responsibility. And he had to be better, and he showed up in those moments. But go off, bro. Like we watched the same basketball games. You were high on Jalen. Great.
Okay, so I want somebody else on this panel to tell me that Jalen Green was on the ball for majority of the time in the first half of the season for the first 5 months. Do anybody else on this panel agree with that?
Hell no, that ain't true. Jalen
Okay.
said Jalen spotting
Okay.
up,
So
catching and shooting,
okay.
and that's not his game, bro. He was spotting up, catching and shooting. He occasionally he get the rock and have to create and with LP. But the primary structure of the offense was Fred and Van Fleet to Alperen Sengun and pick and roll, bro. That was the
Okay. So
primary
I'm just
offense.
making sure I'm not tripping. Maybe I thought maybe my TV was broke because
Nah,
apparently he's saying something different than what the rest of us saying.
No, you're
nah.
that's not what I said, bro. Like anyway, go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead, J
I mean,
Dog.
I'm gonna let you, yeah, I'm gonna let you clear it up, bro. But King point is this, bro. The primary structure of the offense was Fred to LP, bro, because it
It
provided
worked. Yes.
it. Well, no, yeah, we don't we ain't, you don't get nobody to say it didn't work, fam. But what it did was it it made a comfort zone that was fool's gold because December, January, teams keyed on that shit. It started playing zone. It started dropping coverage, And well, he just clogged up the paint. Well, you just couldn't Fred couldn't get the ball to LP, and it bogged our outfits down. And so it kept we kept trying to do this shit. Well, he had already went away from Jalen because Jalen is not a catch and shoot shooter, bro. He's just not that. He's not a stand and catch and shoot guy. He got to get into the rhythm. He got to get into the rhythm with the ball in his hands, bro. But when you bring Fred here and you paying him $41 million, you're gonna utilize Fred Van Fleet. So I understood what the psyche was. I just think the execution of the offense with MA, I think he just got too comfortable with the LP to Fred duo, and he rocked with that. When he seen Jalen really wasn't shooting it at a decent enough level, he wasn't aggressive as he probably wanted Jalen to be, and he probably just went away from it earlier than he should have. And when Jalen called him on it, we need to play faster. I need to play with the ball in my hands more. After the All Star break, MA obliged. Just so happened, LP got hurt a little bit after that, but they had already started to transition
Yes, sir.
into Jalen and LP. You feel me? So, well, yeah,
Yes,
do your
sir.
thing, bro.
Yes, sir. I agree with that. I agree with majority of what he just said right there. Before we begin to spin narratives about how Jalen's success came to be, um, but yeah, no, I think that the term majority of the season and majority as the primary, like, is what we having a conversation about, which I don't want to get deeper down into. But for majority of the season, there were opportunity for Jalen to be a primary ball handler. Was it the primary focus or the scheme? No, it was not the main thing we did, but there was opportunity for him throughout the whole season to have the ball in his hand and create for himself. The problem is that he sucked both on and off ball, um, at an like for execution. Like, he sucked at in execution. So and when pace went up, it had worked in his favor. But again, like I said, a lot of that pace and a lot of those plus minuses were actually on par to what Min Thompson brought to the floor. But that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, man, like, it's not like me up here. I think like I sound like a Jalen Green hater. Like, I really do, probably, like, I probably am in technical term. But it's like, if he ends up being a 25, 24 points per game player, bro, and he can contribute on a winning team, like, I'm gonna root for him and I'm gonna want him on this team. But a lot of times, when I'm hearing y'all speak, bro, it sounds like super biased, like a lot of wants and a lot of hopes that he could be better than the players we already have that are producing and showing. Like, that's what gets this. I don't understand. It's like we only have 1 month of success for him, and we're just like, we're happy with that. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, okay, I guess, man. Like, I just, yeah.
Hey, Pastor, for you to have a different outcome on your mindset of Jalen Green, what do we got to do next year
Just be
to get
efficient.
yo?
Just be at 35% or more from three and efficient. And understand, I'm talking about the context of basketball. Like, I don't even give a fuck about the 45 points from either player, or does the points per game score. Like, there are IQ plays on the court where if I can see him play make better, cut better, take the right shots, get into the mid range, hit the right threes, like, those are the type of plays, like, I want to see better basketball play from him, higher IQ. He doesn't have to be the smartest guy on the court, but he's understanding how to play with his teammates. I don't like I think that the conversation, remember we were talking about earlier about how him being the point guard or being the primary facilitator, right? Is because he needs the ball in his hands to be the best version of him. Well, I don't want to see a offense where Jalen Green has to be the primary and the best player. I want to see our whole team contribute because that's winning basketball to me. You see what I'm saying? So, can he play with others and play at a high rate efficiently? That's what I want to see. Like, and that number could be 18 if it was super efficient. That number could be 25. And he would be the best player in the country if he could do 25 at a 40% clip, 50% from the floor, 85% from the free throw. Like, I would be happy if he could still do that and be defensively a contributor. Like, but I don't think any of y'all think that he could do that. Y'all hope he can,
Hey,
but
Pastor
I
George. Now you kind of lost me because you went somewhere I don't think you
talk to me.
intended to go.
Talk to me.
You say, can he play well with others? But the team in its totality performed better with Jalen being the head of the snake, bro. Lindale performed better. Armor performed better. So you talk about Armor.
No,
You said
no,
Jay. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up,
right.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, because I let you talk. You talk about Almond, bro, right? You say Almond is the reason why, and the Rockets look, and Jalen is Jalen's gravity is what uh, is what created opportunities for Almond, bro.
Disagree.
It wasn't the other way around. Okay,
I disagree.
okay, okay, well,
No,
okay,
no,
hey,
he cooking because Jalen when Jalen started getting
okay,
double teamed,
okay,
when he
okay,
was getting double
hey,
teamed, bro, Almond got on some
Before Jalen got the double team, Amin came on the court. Plus minuses can show you that of how he affected the game on the court with whoever he played with. He had the same Tari Eason effect before we had injuries and pace. Pace affects Amin, Amin's defense and turnover creation, pace and running up the floor, creating dunks and fast break.
it
That was a thing
it
that
it
existed.
it, it wasn't just Almond, bro. It was Jalen and Jabari's ability to stretch the floor that created opportunities for everybody. Which Almond's an X factor, but that him being on the court by his goddamn self is not gonna create opportunities for nobody else.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. He's a playmaker, but that's neither here or there.
On
That's
the
not saying that
He's a
he's
play man. If you don't get the hell out of here, boy, he a playmaker in transition.
bro. Amin has one of the highest IQs on his team,
I
bro.
wouldn't give a damn, bro. He can't dribble, bro.
Yes, he
He's
can.
not
That's a lie. That is
okay.
a lie to say he can't dribble.
See, young man. I'm about to pull an old nigga card.
Go
Young
ahead, go
man,
ahead. It's cool.
we look, bro. Look, you need to watch some more basketball, family. He ain't ready for that yet, bro. His his IQ is high. He know what to get at on the court. But if you put him at the head as a snake, bro, and have him initiating offense, bro, he is not going to be effective. And it proved that's why MA took him off the ball early, bro. Now you can say what you want to say. I watch every game, family. If I don't watch it while I'm at work, when I get home, you got to ask these people, bro. I break down every game. We come in
Yeah,
here and talk
we
about it
can.
every.
Hey, bro, we can always. Hey, man, we can always hop on and go through a
Yeah,
game together, and I'll tell you exactly what I see, bro. Like that's never an issue with me. I watch ball. You know what I'm
we gonna
saying?
have to
But
do
yes,
it
we can.
because
Yeah, we could definitely
yeah,
do that. That's neither here or there.
no, that's
But
what's up.
but Min Thompson's did
Nah,
he lose the ball in his playmaking at times, and that did happen? Yes. But to say that he can't create for others is not true, bro. He
he,
post playmaking was a thing after he went to the post, but he could create off ball. He just can't shoot. That's the problem with him. People
well
so
listen,
eventually people played off of him whenever the
bro.
ball was in
That's
his hand.
that. Well, see, there you go, and see if I'm
But
able
he
to
okay.
drop my defense and basically play zone against you and put everybody in LP's lap or put everybody in Jabari's lap. What playmaking am I doing, bro? Bro, he's one sided with it, bro. In transition, he get that thing off the rim and he go in the transition. I love him. But bro, when you talking about in the half court set, his IQ is high, but he's limited on what he could do because his offense is not respected, bro, unless he dunk it. So I mean, I'm gonna end on that because I gotta go back on mute. I'm doing some shit, but I'm here listening to y'all. You explain that to me. You explain how teams sag in the paint, and
He
and
still
he
would
gets
he still would get to the paint even when people sagging. Like he still would create and hit
he was.
cutters. Yes, he still was, bro. Like what are
How
we
they gonna
talking
hit
about?
colors and they playing zone, bro?
Bro, he would people would
You
move and he
play
would still.
basketball? Hold on, did
Yes,
you
bro.
play
You
basketball?
yes, I actually have played basketball. You don't have to play basketball to know
No,
that
no,
you can
no. But
still
my
cut the
point,
zone, bro.
that ain't. I ain't never say you couldn't, bro. But this the NBA, nigga. This ain't middle school. This ain't high school. And don't nobody respect your outside shooting. You can cut in zone, bro, but not against elite defenses, not against decent defenses, bro. You gonna get the
So
ball.
so
Teams is playing in the passing lanes. You cut if you want to. Team playing passing lane, bro. They not playing man. That's when he got lost, bro. Don't nobody respect him, man, up on
okay,
the
that's
ball,
cool.
bro.
If that's how you see it, that's okay. I'm not listen.
That's how I see it.
That's your
Okay.
that's just not how it happens
Okay.
all the time, bro. Because you know that if I'm gonna go to the paint, especially in zone, the defense gonna converge on me. There's backdoor. There's two people underneath the post. There are plays that he has made passing from inside the underneath the 3 point, so inside the
Hey,
paint and
baby.
stuff like that he has created that you just like you're
Hmm?
just ignoring right now, bro. You're ignoring the fact that he's
Oh,
made plays from within the post often, and you're saying that it happened in zone. I'm telling you, it happened all the time. It didn't stop because of zone. What only thing that stopped him was his own shot. But he
what
always was
play?
able to get to the rim and finish,
What
bro.
what play? What plays get to the rim and finish, bro? He was catching that loose, bro, and
He was
he was
doing
getting
that
offensive
too.
rebound. bro. He wasn't doing a whole lot. He wasn't doing a whole lot of creating, bro. People was creating opportunities for him, bro.
Yes, sir.
Mm, Nah, I mean, hey, bro. I respect your take. I just don't agree with it, fam.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You got to pull up, man. You got to pull up. We definitely want to go through these games, bro. Cause
For sure.
I, I
Yeah,
I'm
we
at
know
to,
these
I'm
two.
at to, I'm at to pull my Coach Carter, goddamn me, shit out, yo.
Hey, hey,
Cause I, what's up, G?
but uh, we won 55 in. Hey, Pastor George, I got you on Twitter, man. I got you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey Vic, I'm about to close it down, man. At the 2 hour mark, bro. I'm about to close it down, man. What you got on your last take, your last closing statement, Vic? What you got? What you got?
Oh, like always, man. Salute to y'all, boys. Good to have a conversation with y'all. Everybody on the panel, reading the chats, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, showing Greenleaf some love. Greenleaf, man, you get healthy, bro. I know you ain't feeling too good, man. Get healthy, man.
I salute to you, bro.
Hey,
Hey, Pastor,
Green, if you
what's
don't
up, man?
mind, and it go for everybody here, man. And like I'm never gonna agree to be liked or anything like that. So like, don't ever feel like I'm like being
Oh nah, man. We
contrarian.
need
You know what
we
I'm saying?
need we
Yeah,
need guys
like
like you over here, man. You know what
so
I'm
I
saying?
appreciate the
Keep
vibes,
keep us sharp.
but please come to Twitter, bro. My guys are all y'all are welcome, bro. I like if you follow Greenleaf, I put them in the group chat already with our football guys for the Texans. There also were basketball spaces for Rockets. Come over to Twitter, bro. They host spaces all the time. We had these same type of conversations. We argue and have opinions, and boys
Hey,
get
just
the yapping on there.
post your Twitter
Yeah,
in the
I
live
got you.
comment section. I'll highlight it
I
real
got
quick.
you.
But
I got you.
and what's your closing statements on the topic and everything with the Rockets to the next stream?
You asking me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, man, look, bro. Right now we have to focus on what works and not what hopes. Okay. So right now, as we go into this off season, I'm sorry, going to this new season, I want to continue to focus on what Fred VanVleet has brought to the team, what Amin Thompson has done, what Jalen Green can continue to do, and what Alp is, right? And from there, as we see new things coming to fruition, if someone's more consistent, someone's better, someone has, prowess, then we can talk about that. We can accept that. You know what I mean? But right now, I don't want to do anything different in hopes, So I think that we have a good year ahead of us. I think this opportunity is there for our team to be better, to consistently to take that next step and be more consistent. But at the same time, it does not, and be okay with this, guys. It does not have to be on the back of Jalen Green. But it is proven that if Jalen Green plays better, our team does win because he does what we asked him to do. We give him the opportunity. When he misses a shot, we lose. When you give him an opportunity, he makes shots, we win. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say on that, bro. I'll put my
Already.
Twitter in there as well.
Hey, I just put on the screen at Earl Lagarde.
Yes, sir. And that's just like an old Twitter handle. Like I'm not a guy, guys. That's some weird shit I
Nah,
did when I
you
was
good.
He
young
good.
as hell.
Hey,
Man,
Um,
salute to you though, bro. Salute, general salute,
uh,
man.
for sure, brothers, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
already.
All right. Hey DJ, what's good, DJ? What you got on your last statement, man?
I got you, Green. I'm gonna close it out with us in unity too, man. J Dog was cooking with the whole defense thing. I think that's underrated. About close to the end of the season, they start peeping the pick and roll and LP, so they start packing the paint and running zone. So to kind of unify everybody's statement, including Pastor and people in the chat, I think the key is, we tried to fix that by getting shooters, and then we need LP to start shooting outside shots at a decent rate. I think if that happened, even if Jalen just stayed even to what he did last year, it should help him out. It ain't even like he got to be the main focal point or nothing like that. But I think the fact that defense started figuring us out and they was running zone, like J Dog said, that's what started hindering us. So we trying to fix that with Reed Shepard. Hopefully his shot come along. Hopefully Jabbar's shot get better. Hopefully LP starts shooting better. I think if all of that happened, Jalen by default is gonna be better because he gonna have more room to operate one-on-one and do different things versus just being stuck in the corner, and that ain't his game like that. And I'm out on them.
Hmm. Hey man, I agree, bro. You gotta start off the right way. Hey King, you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, what you got? What you got, bro?
Hey man, shout out to you, J Dog Pound. Uh, real quick, I ain't on no Twitter. It's very toxic, especially them spaces. And if I was on Twitter, I wouldn't follow no hating ass Jalen Green hater. So I'm just gonna put that out there. But yeah, man, shout out to Jalen, man. You know what I'm talking about? I like what he doing. Like people want to poo poo it or shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Find excuses on why he doing it. But I like what he doing. I like the initiative. I like the leadership. And so I'm just gonna sit back and wait for this season to pop off and let him do what he do. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to y'all boys, man.
Hey, salute. Jet out, jet out. If you still there,
Yo,
jet
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I'm
okay,
here,
okay.
goddamn it. I ain't went
Bet,
nowhere,
bet,
nigga.
bet.
Yeah, hey, yeah, to the panel, man. Salute to y'all, man. King, Earl of God, Earl of God. Pastor George, man. Vic, shit, DJ, man. Salute to y'all, man. Green, man. Good stream, man. As always, fam. You always bring that heat, man. You know what I mean? And I seen that you shot that Tim. I was like, man, what the hell? I didn't even know, bro. And you was live already. I'm like, God damn, he already live. So man, but yeah, man, I wish I could have got on earlier, bro. But good conversation, man. DJ brought that thing full circle with it, man, with the unity, like he said. You know what I'm saying? I agree with everything he said, bro. Everything he said, you know what I mean? And Pastor George, I like the debate, man. I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? We here for it all season long, bro. We break down these games, man. Green being bashful, but he a basketball savant with this thing, man. And a lot of my shit, you feel me? I look to him about certain shit, especially with the way these youngsters moving nowadays. You know what I'm saying? In the way, you know, things are materializing in this day and age with the basketball shit. I'm more old school with it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there. So, but hey, man, shit, good conversation, Green. I ain't really got too much to say on the topic. I think DJ really brought it home for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Salute to the OG King, man. Salute, brother. And man, just I'm looking forward to the next stream, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next stream, next stream. Hey, it ain't too far away. You feel me? It ain't too far away, man. Uh, but man, once again, man, y'all hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button, please, man. It'll help the channel do wonders, man. Appreciate everybody on the panel. Pastor George, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Come back, pull up more often, man. If y'all want to follow him on Twitter, you can see it on the screen. Pastor George, at Earl of God. Shout out to J Dog, Vic, King, DJ Generation. Laro pulled up for a little bit. Man, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all hit that like button. Hey, man, to the next stream. It's your boy Greenleaf Exclusive. I'm out here, fam. Peace. Hey.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.